Well, this particular line here is part of the classic line, and it's all black and white. It's very reminiscent of images and influences of your childhood with a slight twist. A little more morbid, but in a cheerful kind of way. A lot of skeletons, but yet fun and playful. And we just launched another 5 logos within the line, so we have a total of 70 available now. And those are also available on booty shorts, tank tops, sweatshirts, hats, you name it, pretty much every garment we have. Life. Everything, experiences, everything that I've gone through and all of my most memorable experiences and icons that I've grown up with. I was looking over here, we have a Victory 8, which is an old hot rod symbol, you know, but it can also be taken as peace. And then we have simple things. Every shirt logo, every design has a story behind it personally for me in life, and is designed after a person I know or a influence or experience. Custom music, not so much. I'm one of 6 kids, and I think everybody else got the talent in the music part. Customization, that's pretty much all I do. Regular is very boring to me, so you know, as long as I can remember, I've always modified something just to make it differentiate it from everything else around. We're actually that was coming from my tailor, threw that idea out there, and we have another gal who specializes in making all the hair accessories and bows of what you see. That's Mala, and so she is very much that style, and I've always liked someone who's rebellious enough to stand out from the norm, which I did in a non-traditional way, but traditionally. You know, in high school, I think I was very punk, I felt, with dress pants and button-ups because no one else was wearing it, yet he carried it and looked like a badass. You know, it didn't have to be spiked hair. And I felt like these stores like Hot Topic was store-bought punk, you know, and people were buying this to be different, but they're buying 10,000, you know, other people have the exact same item. So it's not different if everybody has the same item. So we pride ourselves on being, you know, constantly changing and keeping the production limited. You know, that's it's a funny story about that. That started back in 1998. I was still in high school, and my sister had made this fur book cover, and it was fake fur. And we went down the halls. It was okay. However, when we went down the halls, it got a lot of attention. And we looked at each other and thought, hey, maybe we can make a business of this. So we pulled it back, made a prototype, sewed them, and started producing them and selling them. That's where the term ODaddyO originated from. And that sparked something in me, and ever since then, that led into blankets, purses, backpacks, hats. I made promotional hats for a company called Brute Force, and I was still 16 years old at the time, and they were distributed at Dennis Rodman's club. I forgot which club it was, but for Brute Force, they had an evening that night, and so I don't know where all these went, but it was really exciting for me at that age to be involved and have all these great opportunities. And I even learned from a gal named the Bag Lady down in Newport, who's famous within the industry, and I learned how to properly make patterns and everything else. So I was very fortunate that my parents were very supportive of exploring it, and a lot of people were always surprised to hear that I know how to sew and fabricate clothing, especially in high school, because it was unheard of. But I always threw it back that I also do metalwork and woodwork and everything else. You know, I right out of high school, I actually had a great opportunity to be pulled into the CALTI, the California Toyota Design Program, because I'm a big fan of automobiles and designing, again, to be different. So that is a rare opportunity, and I was very fortunate enough to be picked through all of the applicants for a phone interview, and then again for a personal interview, and then again a return, and 11 of us were picked to go through a class out of all the thousands that applied. And that really honed in my skills on three-dimensional design. So, and I don't know if you were able to see the vehicles that we brought along with us today, but those are a look into my inner psyche, I guess. You know, they're they've got the old world class with the modern conveniences and dependability. Yeah, I think that Los Angeles is really good, especially I've found that Southern Orange County tends to be a little more rebellious and have the drive to be different and along the same lines of what we're producing. But yeah, that's a very, very good market and very much interest exponentially. I don't know if it's because we're based out of Southern Orange County, but exponentially the business is more local within Orange County and LA than the rest. However, we do have fans across the U.S. and I was very fortunate to travel for 3.5 years for business. However, promoting the company, so I have people all over the U.S. right now supporting our ODaddyO. In terms of fashion, I don't know. On that end, I'm very naive because I'm self-taught, and everything that I have learned from fashion has all been from my viewpoint and my eyes. So I didn't go through the traditional schooling that most other designers do. I just wanted to do it and decided to. Well, we have a full paint and custom shop now where we do rapid prototyping, body kits, and metal fabrication as well. So we attend many venues with that side of the company. So it's accompanied now with our apparel line. So that is our main source for spreading the word. And because we do attend so many venues, we've been able to get it out there. And I remember about a year ago when I was at Disneyland, I saw two people with ODaddyOs who I did not know, and it was very fun. Yeah, I mean, that's the point where I thought, wow, it's maybe I am a designer of some kind. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
My name is Olivia, and actually, Divya, the model coordinator, found me at one of his car shows. So that's how I got involved with him, and I love working with him.
My name is Tawnie, and actually I found this modeling gig on Craigslist. So I got a hold of Divya, and here I am.
I also met Ronald and the company through Divya's company, Grids. So, yeah. And my name is Natalie.
My name is Nancy, and I actually am a friend of Ron, so I'm here.
To dance to the beat of that heat between you and I. Free to the moment, life. We like to live life and pour them shots up in the. But there is no. I'm a party and 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 I'm a party and party